is Kate. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today I wanted to share my August completed pages with you all. So as you can see, I have a few different books in front of me. If you watched some of my other videos, you might know that I only colored for about half of the month of August, but I still managed to get 6 different pages done. So I'm quite pleased with that and the progress that I made in some of my books this month. Without any further ado, let's jump right in and see what I colored this month. Okay, so as usual, I will go through my books in an approximate size order. So we're going to start with Sweet and Simple Whimsy Girls by Hannah Lynn. This month I colored this page here. I went for quite a limited color palette, so with just some reds and some greens, and I chose them because of course they're complementary colors, and I'm quite pleased with how, for example, this starfish really stands out against her green hair. It's not the most imaginative of pages that I've colored, but I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. Next up, I colored in Any Day by Morgan O'Brien, and for this book I followed Amanda Colours' Color Along AC Any Day. Amanda chooses a different page from this book to color every month, and this month it was this page with Annie relaxing on her sofa, listening to some music and with a good cup of tea. So for this page I used washi tape to create the sofa, and I noticed afterwards, like after I was pretty much done with this whole page, that of course this is not her ear but another one of these cushions. However, when I first looked at this page, the only thing I could see here was, you know, her ear, so that's why I colored this cushion to look like her ear. I quite like the color palette on this one as well. It's bright, and I've really been enjoying experimenting with using washi tapes in my coloring books. So that was that page. The next page is from Tales from Atlantis by Hannah Carlson. Now, this page went for 2 of my prompts that I drew in my summer coloring video. It's both for a wallpaper page and for a page from Tales from Atlantis. I decided to double up on this one just because I didn't get as much coloring done as I had wanted this summer. So to try to make sure that I got most of my prompts done, I did decide to double up for this one. I stuck to quite a limited color palette. I used just pinks, purples, blues and greens, and then combined them in different ways on the different type of fish, as you can see. Then I added a whole bunch of white and dark green dots around just to add something to the background. And I quite like the effect that the limited color palette has on this page. And I think I definitely want to experiment more with using limited color palettes on pages such as this one. Next up is Moon Valley by Maria Trolle. This book was my project book for the first half of the year, and it's also the book that I chose to take with me on my holiday. It did get a little bit beaten up just down here in the corner, so I put a little bit of tape on just to try to protect it from getting damaged any further. The page that I completed was this one with the octopi here, and it was also one of the pages that I did a background for in my preparing pages for my holiday coloring video. I did start this page while I was away. I did all the seaweed and also some of this big octopus whilst I was away, but I did finish it after I came back home. As you can see, there's quite a bit of my Golden Lango gel pen on the body and the arms of this big octopus. But again, I stuck with quite a limited color palette, and I really like how this page turned out. I think it's one of my favorite ones from this month. Next up, I finally managed to get my first page colored in Fairy Tales and Folklore by Emilie Lidehel Öberg. I'm in an Instagram group that colors in this book every 2 months, and the August page was this one, The Sword in the Stone. So for this page I did a bouquet background. It was only my second time trying this effect, but I think it turned out quite well. You can also see me do some of these rocks down here with Neo colors in my color and chat video that I posted earlier this month on my channel. Then for the sword, I experimented with doing different kind of metal effects, both here on the blade and here on the handle. Again, this is another thing that it was the first time that I tried out when I did this page. And I'm quite pleased with how it turned out. In fact, you will see that I liked this gold combination so much that I also used it in my next page that I completed this month as well. For the background, I also added some acrylic marker as well as some stickles. And of course, some little gel pen dots as well. Definitely another one of my favorite pages from the month. And the final page that I completed this month was from another untouched book. It was from Circle of Life by Melpeneni Chatepenigyatu. I coloured this sunflower page. Now, this was the last page that I completed for the month of August, and I only just finished it on the last day. So I worked really hard to get this done on time because I really didn't want to carry it over to September. I was really feeling the sunflowers when we first came back from our holiday because my husband's family grows sunflowers in their garden. So, we had just come back from seeing the beautiful sunflowers there, and that's what really inspired me to get this page done. As you can see, again, I stuck to quite a limited color palette. I used the same gold combination to do this metal work. And then I tried to keep these little wheels as well as these bugs. Just again, a really limited color palette with some reds, oranges and yellows to go with the sunflower. For the background, I decided that I actually thought all of these little details were a bit too much. At first, I considered coloring them with the same gold metallic combination, but I thought it would really detract from the beautiful sunflowers and just from the rest of the image. So instead of coloring all the little details individually, I decided to just give it a wash of my Inktense. So I used the same green that I used to base the leaves of the flowers, just so it would blend in with the page. And then I just left it like that. And again, I'm quite pleased with how it turned out, and I'm really happy to have a page done in this book as well. So those were all the pages that I completed in the month of August. I think if I had to choose a favorite, it would be between my page from Moon Valley, so this octopus page, or this Sword in the Stone page from Fairy Tales and Folklore. Although 8 pages isn't the most I've gotten done in a month so far this year, I'm quite pleased with all I managed to get done, considering the fact that these are all things that I coloured from the middle of August when we got back from our holiday until now. And I'm also really pleased that I managed to touch 2 previously untouched books as well, so that's 2 less uncoloured books that I have in my collection. I would love to hear which one of the pages I coloured this month was your favourite down in the comments below. And I would also love to hear what you have been colouring this month. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, I'd love to have you stick around by hitting the subscribe button, as well as ring the bell so you can get notified when I post my future videos. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye!